Okay. Hose are drilled. It was a little bit more work than I thought it was going to be because of a couple things. Here's the bit I used, 1/4 inch, and I had to keep on emptying, digging out the stuff in the middle of this hole here because it seemed like it would work better. It would allow the drill to penetrate. So I used this thing. There you go. Yeah, use that. Okay. And what else? Oh, yeah. So what I would do, and I couldn't show you while I was doing it, but there's plenty of videos on the web. What I would do is I used my drill, and I would start it at like somewhere like down here, right? And I would try to, now obviously the drill wants to move it, so you really have to have a steady hand and keep a little bit of pressure on it so the groove is started, right? And sometimes the groove would want to shift. It would want to move over this way, so I would move my drill over this way, right? So you just have to kind of be fluid with it. And then once you get a good foothold, you can start to drill, and then it would, you know, keep going like this until you wind up with something like that. So yeah, I didn't take the tape off yet because I wanted to do the reveal with you. Oh, this hole right here, yeah, you'll believe this. You might like this. Remember I said it might not meet up to some meat back there? Well, check it out. I want to show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oops. Yeah, see that? See this? That's it, right? So what I'm going to try to do is, you guessed it, I'm going to try to angle my screw. Oop, where am I? Oh, shoot, hold on. Where I'm at. Okay, yeah, I'm going to try to angle my screw to where it catches it, you know, going this way instead of going straight in. We'll see how that's going to work. I know, right? Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law is everywhere. All right, let's take this stuff off. I did have a little whoop-de-doo I want to show you. And it's coming up right, yeah, right here. See that? See that little whoop-de-doo? That, I think, is because I was trying to get the hole a little bit bigger, I believe. And so you want to be real careful with that. All right? I'm hoping that won't show. See, this isn't the good reason for the old painter's tape, because I was just using the old stuff. Now I can toss it, right? So, all right, hold on here. I don't want to get this overly wet. I just want to clean it up somewhat. Yeah, see that little whoop-de-doo? I don't think that's going to be an issue. I'm hoping it's not, because I really didn't want to do any caulking around the sleeve, the collar, right? I just wanted to have it go right up to it and no caulk. I mean, I'm not a big fan of caulk, right? Because caulk is not really a finish. Caulk is a cover, you know? But that's just me. I know. It definitely has its place in remodeling. Definitely does. Okay, so there's my, I think that's a piece of my drill bit. I don't know if I ruined this drill bit or not. I may have. I tried to work with it as I was drilling the holes, right? But I had to put some steady pressure on, otherwise it was going to take me forever. But I don't know. I have a lot more holes to drill, right? Another set of 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, I got a bunch of holes to drill. I don't know if this is going to survive. So I might see if Lowe's has. This is a 1/4 inch bit. I don't know if I showed you that. But yeah. And this is a little bit bigger. I'm sorry, it's a little bit smaller. No, wait a minute. Where's it bigger or smaller? One or the other. Let's see here. Hold it. I know. Hey. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I think it's a little bit bigger than the screws. Or maybe right around the same size. But the hole is definitely bigger than, because I was trying to manipulate a little bit of a bigger hole through the tile itself. All right, so there's my holes, right? I'm gonna let that dry up a little bit. And then I'm gonna be putting some Garb are in there. You know? I do have to wipe off my haze a little bit more, of course. I'll be probably doing this till the end of time. But this is going to be how it looks, right? Something like that. Yeah. So I'm going to use my old Craftsman. Look at this, made in the USA, right? The good old days. I've had this thing for I don't know how many years. My good old Craftsman Phillips. That should give me some pretty good, you know, leverage. And I'm not going to put anything in between this and the tile. It's going to go right up. It's going to go right up to it. I was thinking about putting maybe a piece of rubber membrane or something, but I don't think I need it because I'm gonna cinch it down real good, so there's not going to be any movement. That's what I'm going after anyway. So the reason I thought about maybe some little piece of vinyl, you know, like a little gasket I could make, is just to give it a little cushion, because I'm going, you know, this is hard metal and this is tile. So, but I think that's just overkill. All right, that's the holes, right? And it was a little bit more than I thought, because and the reason was I had to constantly clean the bit out. I was working with the bit, and it's not like this drill was super powerful. You know, I mean, it's not like it, you know, I'm on a drill press drilling a hole down. You got to constantly remove it, clean your hole out, right? Clean the bit, put it back in, keep the bit, you know, cool. So it was a little bit of a process. I think each hole took me maybe 5 minutes. I wasn't timing it, but you know, that's about 5 minutes for each hole. So that was what, half an hour's work right there. So not so bad. Okay. So I'll leave you with this shot right here, because the next one, yeah, let's look at this little whoop-de-doo. I think it's going to be okay. I'm not worried about it. But hopefully, you know, you won't be able to see it. Well, you might. Who knows? We'll see. All right, thanks for watching. We're going to let this sit for a sec, dry out real good. And I'm going to put this Garb on. All right, thanks for watching. More to come.